Hi, my name is Heidi Araya. I've got 25 years of process improvement experience handling large transformations inside organizations of all sizes and types across many industries. When I started my own business, I realized that a lot of companies were struggling with the sales process. And I realized that I could leverage my process improvement experience to help optimize the sales process using AI. So that is what I'm going to talk about today, how we can help you maximize your revenue, reduce costs, improve efficiencies in your sales pipeline. Here's the problem. Even in my own company, I realized that I had a broken sales process. Why? Because without some sort of automation and AI, there's no good way to handle the sales process. I receive business cards from people. I'm trying to add them to my CRM. You have to continually update the CRM. It's manual processes. You have to follow up with an email. And when you do, that is still a manual process. So I hired a salesperson to help me. Really, the salesperson is doing an awesome job, but they're still stuck with those manual processes. So we're always going to be playing catch up until we fix that process. So I became passionate about fixing the sales process because for the first time, I saw the pain of what sales processes were really like inside all organizations. Studies show that sales reps are only spending 28% of their time actually selling. The rest is all the other manual work around it. There's some downtime there where you're on social media doing things, but a lot of it is just simply still manual work. These are the common complaints that people have approached me with. They don't have enough warm leads. It's hard to qualify their leads. They can't get back to leads in time. Even I was struggling because when you gather 10, 20 business cards in an event, it is really hard to follow up with everybody with multiple emails. So companies have an ineffective follow up or rescheduling process. So many salespeople have to give up after one follow up because they simply don't have time to follow up with everybody. It's a compounding problem. People actually need about 5 follow up calls after initial contact to actually make the sale. Right? So if your salespeople are having a hard time spending most of their time actually selling, and you believe that they have excessive manual tasks, this is a prime suspect that your sales process actually could use lots and lots of optimization. To help the problem, a lot of companies have tried to fix the broken sales process with more tools. And so companies are spending a lot of money on tools for salespeople to make their lives easier. But actually, that just means that they're switching across tools to try to help optimize just a narrow part of the process. Again, I saw all this with my own eyes inside my own company. And I don't have time to follow up with all my customers post sale in the way that I would want to and nurture them. And what does that mean? Maybe they feel neglected. Again, this is something that I recognize in my own business as a struggle, and that a lot of other businesses were sharing with me that they had similar struggles. If this sounds like you, then this video is for you. So when we talk about the traditional sales process, we've got the lead generation where we're creating new opportunities. We have to qualify and nurture those leads. Of course, we've got to keep our CRM up to date. The most important thing that you can do is keep your CRM up to date. Then you have to meet with prospects, and then we have to try to retain customers. So we have to do all of these things: lead gen, qualification, CRM optimization, sales meetings, and we've got to generate leads, sending cold DMs, engaging on social media. That is a huge time suck. We got to comment on other people's posts, scrape, verify, personalize, send DMs at scale, emails at scale, cold call businesses, post content, and find ways to collaborate with other people, create content to generate demand. So we've got to optimize the speed to lead when they opt in. We've got to qualify them and set appointments with them and remind them that they have a meeting coming up. And we've got to follow up and reschedule leads that don't show up to the call. And so what do sales managers expect their sales development reps, SDRs, to do is to just organize all these, of course, by pipeline stages, keep a clean record and update their lead score, the last activity, and the last conversation per lead. All those things are super important. And not to mention, they have to do the actual sales call, send out the contract, the agreement, collect payment, reschedule for another appointment if needed. If they didn't make the sale, follow up with them to handle their objections and so on. And that means that they are not doing these things that they should be doing because they just don't have time. Again, I experienced this for myself. How do we maintain a relationship with a client? How do we interview clients to get more video testimonials because video is so important for social proof, and check in with the client to see if there are any upsell opportunities. If just one of those steps are skipped, the entire sales process, it's negatively disrupted, right? So we expect our salespeople to do whatever it takes to get a sale. And the reality is that it is hard for a human to do all of those things. They're just stuck in a process that doesn't allow them to succeed. I know firsthand because I was struggling with this. And after 25 years of improving processes in companies in many different industries, large and small, I got to experience my own sales process. And let me tell you, it was demotivating. Imagine there was a way to optimize your sales process and automate away the tedious, busy work at scale and generate more volume without losing business. And then what if your sales staff could spend 90% of their time selling instead of doing the manual work? What difference would that make for you? Here's where our AI sales assistants enter into the picture. They are programmed to automate every step of the sales process except the actual sales call. So this is my AI sales assistant, Brittany. She does outbound cold calls. She does direct messaging on social media platforms. She does inbound lead generation via telephony, SMS content, AI ads, DMs on social channels. Again, we can program Brittany to do whatever we want Brittany to do. She does lead qualification, scoring, appointment setting, reminders, all this whole ream of activities that a regular sales assistant would do. We're now allowing the humans to focus on what they do best, close the sale. So we have an all-in-one automated sales and marketing platform that houses our AI sales assistants. And when you pair your human team and you allow them to collaborate with our AI sales assistants, the humans can focus on high leverage income producing activities while delegating the rest effectively and efficiently. So here is our AI sales process. We have AI do the lead generation. We have AI do the lead qualification and nurture. We have this AI doing the CRM optimization. It updates the CRM. It does contact cards. It actually talks to the humans and asks them how the sales call went. AI is going to follow up after the call. And then we have AI building the ongoing relationships with new clients. Even though I'm just recording this, I can hear you saying, people don't want to talk to AI. Actually, studies show that people prefer the AI chats to human chats. AI doesn't get upset. It's endlessly patient and it never has a bad day. So the studies do show that people don't, in fact, mind talking to an AI. Our AI sales assistants are trained to be able to perform the following tasks: cold calling at scale, up to 1,800 calls per minute. They can do direct messaging with similar scale. They can create high-performing lead-generating ads, and they can do AI-powered social media management. And in the end, they can capture more leads with landing pages. Our sales assistants are trained to be able to have AI conversations on autopilot. So this is not the decision tree static conversation. It is very natural. They can do automated lead management and automated appointment setting with qualified leads. Our AI sales assistants do CRM optimization so they can manage conversations from one place. So you can see it no matter what channel it comes in, it's all going to be in one place. No longer are you looking in your CRM here and another system here and your DMs for another thing. It's all in one place. We have that all automated. We've got this shared workspace that you have with your team. So everybody is clear at every single moment in time what is actually going on and what stage those leads are. And of course, now you can review your data analytics all in one place. Our sales assistants can send contact notes back to the human sales rep about what happened. We can do automated agreement and invoicing, and we could have AI assist the human in a post-sales call follow-up. AI sales assistants are also trained to help with customer retention. It is proven that if you have a decent onboarding, that people will be much more happy. So when you have this automated customer onboarding, it welcomes them to the program or whatever you have sold them to. They can ask for client reviews and testimonials automatically and enhance your customer experience. The traditional sales process looks very much like what is on this page. And if something is disrupted at any point in this pipeline, then your sales process is going to be disrupted. Instead of having the traditional sales process, here is our sales process. We have AI generate leads. We have AI qualify the leads and nurture those leads. We have AI doing the CRM optimization, and we have humans doing the sales calls as they should be, because that is their zone of genius. And then we have AI helping with customer retention. After our AI sales assistant, we now have this harmonious synergy between the human sales rep and our AI sales assistant. Again, we are not here to replace the humans at all. We are only here to help them focus more on selling. So let me ask you this. What if your sales reps could spend 90% of their time selling and not doing this manual work? How would their life be better? If you hire an AI sales assistant to work at your company, collaborate with your human sales representatives, they could probably generate at least 3 times more revenue, given that they're only spending 30% of the time and actually selling right now. To summarize, our AI sales assistants will maximize your growth while drastically reducing your inefficiencies. And my mission is to reduce the inefficiencies, help people live in their zone of genius, and do the work that humans actually do best instead of struggling with their processes. Our goal is to deploy our AI sales assistant responsibly. So this offer is not for everyone. It's not for people who want to get rid of their human sales team. We have a qualification process with the businesses who want to hire our AI assistants. And so if you are interested, the next stage would be to schedule a call with our human team. We don't want to place AI sales reps in every single business. So we're targeting those who really care about their people and aren't looking to replace them. We're not using this as an excuse to fire our human employees. So that is it. If you are interested, please reach out to me straight away. Thank you.